My name is Edwin Colvey. I'm an artist, producer, and a songwriter. I do hip-hop and lofi, and my artistic name is Blue Tiger. And I'm a second born in the family of 3. And growing up hasn't been easy, but it's Kenya, we try. Yeah, I've done my primary, secondary, and I'm still doing production in music. And I'm also working, I'm a driving school instructor. I spend a lot of, most of my years living with my mom. And it's kind of encouraging. Since our tumekuwa tukiishi naye, all the struggles she's gone through to keep us growing, it's encouraging. By then I finished my high school in 2019. Now in 2020 is where you come out of school to see how the real world is. But then the first month, the second month is okay, until now COVID hits. Now but to me it didn't affect me that much, since nilikuwa naishi na mom, so singesema ati I was going through much that time. But then I get to meet this girl. Kama kawaida, we are humans, we fall in love, and things went on and we became a thing. So I think ukitoka high school, hii mapenzi high school ilikuwa real. So when ukitoka hapa nje, you find someone who is genuinely unaona, like, I think that was my first love. Nikisema hizi zingine za high school zilikuwa tu by the way. And I fell in love very hard, karibu nivunjike. So this girl was perfect. She was everything I needed in one person. She was a friend, everything. And also alikuwa na pesa. So she became my student, because I was by then nilikuwa shaanza kazi kufunza. I was doing instructor. So we pushed on. Few months later I started. Then I went to the studio. I remember around April. The things were locked on March. Now in April, May. So I decided to do my music professionally. So I remember when I was going to a studio to do music, nika record audio, and I came back and told her about it. And she was like, "It's okay, don't do the video, I'll do it." Akakuja kanishutia video. So at that point, after 2 months, around August, she told me about her mom getting sick. And she told me, alikuwa ananiambia most of the time she's going to see her mom. But me, I thought like ni gonjwa tu za kawaida. So one day she told me, my mom is sick and she needs a kidney. And in the family, there's no one who is matching. So mimi pia nikijua, it's impossible for me to match. But since you're in a relationship with someone, you have to be there. At least go and see the mom too. So sisi tukapanda gari tukaenda. Getting to the hospital, we found the mom there and some of the family members. We stayed there for like an hour, wakidiscuss vitu. Then the girl is the doctor akakuja akasema, since all of you have tested and this madam here has like less than 2 weeks to live, if you don't get a donor within the next 24 hours, I don't think he'll survive. So since mimi nilikuwa hapo, and you have to act supportive by the way to the family, because amekuintroduce kwa hospitali. Now I was to act supportive. Nikifika hapo, the doctor anikamwambia to the doctor, take your test. I was confident enough it will never match. The doctor took the test, tukakapo tumechill, nikaletewa Fanta. So I was drinking Fanta pole pole, trying to console the family to the whole issue. Then the doctor came back, akasema, we are matching now. Now you're between confusion, because wewe ukijua ndani yako ulikuwa unajua you can't match, but now the doctor anakuja na different news, anakwambia ati you umematch, and you matching, that means you have less than 2 weeks to make up your mind. Sikuwa na kitu ya kufanya. The doctor told me, take these papers, go with it home, rethink about it. If you decide, give your guardian the papers, a sign, and you also the sign. But it's Africa. This is not America, where you can just take papers home and tell the parent to sign. You have to rethink about it. That means the moment, by the time umeconvince mzazi asign hizo vitu, it's 6 months bana. This is Kenya. And me realizing that if I go home take those papers to the guardian to sign. Haita sign. That point is where no one is convincing you, but the way they are looking at you is like you're Black Jesus. You are the one to save them. Because amesema in front of everyone. Wewe umeenda kuintroduce you as a boyfriend. Now they expect at least kuwa na kahuruma. Unaona? I remember the family was offering money. If you are not doing it out of love, we can also pay you. But now it was under condition. There's no way they'll pay you and still continue dating their daughter. And you have to, I was like in a situation where you have to choose. And because we have never argued, she was perfect and she was everything I wanted. Me, I saw future in her. And I decided to do it out of love. It was like it was not like they were forcing or trying to come, but the way they are looking at you is like you are the only savior there. So mimi nikachukua papers. I went home. I didn't show papers to anyone. Tomorrow I came back. And I told the doctor, I don't think I'll be able to convince anyone, but since I'm a grown up, I'm above 18, I have my own ID. I can do this. Mimi nipatie hizo karatasi nitazisign. And where there's a guardian, I can sign too. No. So that we went back and forth with the doctor, and at the end of it akasema ni sawa. If you decide, since wewe ni adult, you can do it. So we went back home. After 2 days, came back when the operation was scheduled. So mimi sinikamua, let me do this out of love, because mapenzi, they say mapenzi ni hisia, ni mapenzi ni when you love, you are blind. So mimi I went. We did it was 20th of September 2020. So we went, and the operation happened. Stayed in the hospital for a while. No one knows where you are. Then when okay, at least, because the moment you are going there, the doctor is like, ukiingia hapa ndani, we are not guaranteeing you are coming out alive. It's 50-50. And since you will make his choice, there's no one to blame of your decision. Maybe I was this is love ban. We are going to do it. Come and buy. We went there, and everything happened well. Came out after 2 weeks. So the girl came and picked me na bro yake. We went and have a coffee at a certain mall. We have a little chat. Then she came up with a topic of her boyfriend amerudi. Sasa wewe in this situation, wewe ni boyfriend bana, wewe ndio unajua ni main. Akisema her boyfriend amerudi, you know ni wewe. Juu pia ukua hosi, so umerudi. And I was like, yes, of course, tumerudi. Akasema no, I'm serious. Nilikuwa na this boyfriend, we've been dating for 5 years. And since COVID ilikuja, alikuwa amefungiwa majuu. And sasa na ako cleared, he's coming back home. And amefika leo. Actually, amefika leo, like, tukikujia hosi, alikuwa airport. Sasa hapo ndio ile unapigwa na shock. You don't know what to do. I just kept quiet and I said ni sawa. And mimi I took a border to nikaenda home, because right there unakumbuka hatujamaliza 1 day since umetoka hosi. And sasa ndio heartbreak inakuja. Kwanza inakuangalia hivi. I didn't talk, nikamwambia tu ni sawa. I went home. It never hit me. So nikafika home ku relax, and I remember sasa imefika saa 2. Now the reality na kuchapa. You are missing an organ, and now you are missing a girlfriend. And I remember staying that night crying the whole of that night. So kesho yake kuamka, she still have my video, but hajamaliza ajanipatia, because she was the one shooting it and editing. And me waking up tomorrow morning, I decided to nimpigie. I called her, she never picked. Nikafika kitu around saa 8, then I called. She picked, and I told her, can we have a talk? She told me, ukusikia kitu nikuambia jana, it's real. My boyfriend is back, and if I'm in a position where to choose you and him, I'll choose him. Because tumekuwa na lot through na yeye. And I'm like, sasa huyu umekuwa 5 years, mimi sasa nakupatia organ, unakutaka compare na 5 years. We had tukagombana hapo, she hung up. That time sasa depression was kick in. And I remember that was the first time I tried to commit suicide. No, actually the second time. Because I remember the first time was when I was in class 8. Yes, I tried to commit suicide when I was in class 8. Just some issues, peer pressure. I remember I had a disagreement with my grandma. So, and my aunt also, and they say some stuff, mimi nikasikia, acha nikufe. It never worked. So the second time, it was that, because I was, I'm in a position where you can't explain what is happening. You go to a family, uambie, Mom, this is what is happening. Nimepatiana kidney, nimeachwa. Remember the time you are supposed to bring papers home was a sign, ulijaka kiburi juu ya mapenzi. So you can't tell anyone. I started being like, I'm this type of person, mimi nakuanga quiet. Like I avoid people. So there's no one out of the family, nitenda niambie. Though I have friends, but you know, nowadays friends, like wanakujanga, they come and go. So I decided like to keep it to myself. I tried to commit suicide hiyo siku ikakata. I stayed, then remember still I have to go to work. Tomorrow morning I wake up, go to work, things are not good at work because I also had some issues at work. So I got transferred from where I was working to another branch in Rongai. And there I was really, really lonely. You can sit there and think the whole day without anyone walking in. And I told the girl, do this. I'm not stupid enough. Wewe kunibebu jinga. Just do this. Deliver the video. The other issues, mimi sasa nataka video. Tukavutana hiyo mambo ya video. It got to a point where I was threatening her because of the pain. And she did. I could deliver the video. I remember her bringing the video. Alikuja na another claims that I was trying to rape her. Sasa I'm wondering, how can you rape someone? Place too open kwa stage ya gari. A few moments later, mzee fulani walks in, watukiwa watatu, they walk in. And I'm like, I thought they are clients. And they told me like, kijana kwaje, poa. Unatujua? I told them, siwajui, maybe nyinyi ni clients. And akanambia hapana, we are not clients, we are here because of this girl. She called saying, you want to rape her. So I'm like, nikambiu mzee, look at the surrounding. It is a place where you can choose to rape someone. Mzee akasema, haikai, but people are very different. Wewe unaweza kuwa kichwa ngumu uamue kuifanyia hapa. I even told mzee, mimi hiyo nguvu ndio sina. She has my video, na nimemwambia kuja deliver. That's all. She delivered the video na katoka na hao wazee. So she went home. Mimi the next day nikamwona niende kwa mama yake, because sasa ile mtu, you are sacrificing a lot for someone and still she's trying to turn things around. So the next day mimi nikataka kwenda kwa mzazi, nikamwambia mtoto wako ameachana na mimi. Hiyo siku tu nilikuwa discharged, ameniacha. So mimi I'd like to go back to the deal, munipatie pesa. They were offering 8 million. So I went to the mom and kumwambia, mimi we can go back and unipatie pesa. Since your daughter, I was doing it out of love at the beginning, but sasa ameniacha. And there's no need of forcing her. But mimi, deep down, I really needed her mom to talk to the daughter. I would give her a second chance. And mama yake akasema hawezi, even if akimwongelesha, even if I'm forced, she comes back. She will do, but at the end of it, it won't work. It won't be genuine. And for the money, akanambia hiyo do hana sai. She has really used a lot of money on the treatment and everything. So right now hata hana, she's not even nearly 1 million. That time alikuwa na hiyo pesa, but sai hana ako even nearly that 1 million. So I'm going home disappointed, because I thought she will ask for my account number. And hivyo kukaenda, I stayed for a few days. Unajua kuna sesi ya job bado, and we keep communicating, but it was more of a threat. So mimi nikam cut off for a few days, then nikam text back again, and she was really rude by that time, and she told me don't mess around. This girl switched. I'll switch ni kama hakujui completely. Like you giving an organ out, it was to her was like, see, it's not something big. So I'll switch kabisa. Until like unatry compare this person ulikuwa unampenda and huyu, they're totally different person but the same face. And sasa akakuwa more of threat. Mimi sasa it got to a point where, you know, when someone has money, na wewe hauna. You can't make threats na huna pesa. So to me nilikuwa na the more nikimake threat kwake it's nothing, but sasa yeye she can easily do it. And tukachana kuongea for a while. Mimi when I was going on my work post one day, it was on a Monday, nimetoka job na panda mat kurudi home, my phone got stolen kwa stage. So mimi na realize nikisha panda mat ishaenda, na nakumbuka sina simu, you cannot go back. My phone getting stolen, it was like a plan to it, because I don't get why your phone will be stolen if someone had an intention of stealing phone. Of course you mtu akiba simu, that means anaenda kuiuza. Mine was never sold, mine was used against me, because it was stolen on Monday, then on Thursday the same phone inatangaza nimekufa. This is your phone, right? Someone you are dating umemtrust vibaya sana, you are able to give them the password, so you are being free with them, there's nothing you're hiding. That means hii simu yako ikiibiwa Monday haina password, but ilikuwa na pin. So hii simu imeibiwa Monday, on Thursday unatangaza umekufa with your own phone. Like I take your phone, niweke status zako umekufa, I go to your Facebook page umekufa, IG page umekufa, with the same phone. This is, it will be so easy to convince people umekufa. When someone calls that phone, aulize ni nani anatumia simu yako, she says she's my sister. Yeah. Me, I didn't know nimetangazwa since sikuwa na phone. My sister comes back home on nitangazwa nimekufa on a Thursday evening. Then my sister comes on Friday, nimetoka job to go home. My sister tells me this is what is going on, umetangazwa umekufa. Hiyo time una suffer physically and mentally, nothing makes sense. Nilimwambia ni sawa, because to me that was not the big issue. Nilichukulia kama joke. When someone can come home akwambie, like mimi nikuwe na wewe hapa nikwambie umetangazwa umekufa, si ninakuona hapa. So to me it was like she was joking. Then on Saturday nashindwa what's going on. Mtu like my workmate ako hivi nashindwa what's going on. And then mom calls akanambia this is what is going on. Now when it gets to my mom calling, it's serious. She called my sister, sikuwa na phone, and my sister gave me the phone, akamwambia everything, people are crying, wewe umekufa, and I really want to know what's going on. Nikamwambia mimi my phone was stolen, and by the time simu yangu inaibiwa nilimwambia the same day. Nikamwambia mimi sijui mwenye anatumia simu yangu, but iliibiwa, she knew, and she told me kama mwenye alichukua simu yako ametumia, ni kama anatangaza umekufa ama imehakiwa, because all of your accounts, your status, FB, Instagram and umekufa. And there sasa there's nothing you can do about it. First of all, you're going to lose contacts mob sana. If you she told me do this, there was a phone at home ilikuwa na shida ya charging system. Akanambia do this, take that phone kwa fundi, wa repair, then go renew your line. Nilienda, but still if you renew your line, that line gets blocked, but your WhatsApp doesn't get blocked. Nika renew line, and I try to recover back my account, Facebook, most of it. I tried for like 3 days, then my sister akanisaidia. She alipatana na mtu wapi akamsaidia ku retrieve my account back. When I logged in, I found a link, a WhatsApp link. I decided to join. You are joining your own funeral group. Yes, WhatsApp group. This link was for WhatsApp group. Imekuwa kwa account kwa your Facebook. Someone akikuja najua umekufa, they want to know more about it, watapata link. They click the link, wanaingia group. So mimi I click the link, nikaingia group. Nikapata watu wamemourn vibaya sana, most of my classmates. And for that Saturday, watu wanalia bado. It's that time of COVID where you have to be buried haraka sana, because that time you are not allowed to view the body. Hakuna stori za view the body, na pia mazishi iko inafaa happen within 1 week. Sasa mimi nimeingia on Saturday, watu wanalia. On Sunday, people are planning to come home. Now the people are planning to come home, no one knows where I live, because place nilikuwa nasomea, after nimemaliza tuli relocate. So people are planning wachukue basi wakuje kwenyu, no one knows where you live. Watu wanachanga. Now on Sunday I was to be buried on Wednesday, then wameandika hapo government directives, unafaa uzikwe within 1 week. Everyone was like that. Mtu yote akufe, there was nothing like mna view body na kuna kudelay burial. Niko mtu anakufa within that week amezikwa. On Monday people are starting to joke now. Sasa watu wameanza kujoke. I remember one of my friend, this person nimemjua for so long, for good 4 years, amaanza kusema affect my death ndio nichangiwe pesa niende studio. And huyu mtu is a person una consider your best friend. Hiyo amesema that on Monday. Remember the mazishi is on Wednesday. Then a few hours later anasema nimefake my death ndio dem fulani anirudie. So unashindwa hapo, unafuata chat, you can't talk. Kumbuka ni wewe umekufa. And people are believing so. The only person who knows you are alive is your boss and your workmate and your family. Hao pekee. Unaona venye people, someone who doesn't know you anasema anakujua. Someone who hates you alikuwa anakusha na kuhate, anakuambia venye ulikuwa mzuri. And someone who you trust so much, is people things will happen opposite. The person who expect to be good anakuwa mbaya. The person who expect kukuwa mbaya anakuwa mzuri. I remember we were best friend. Anyway, things do happen, we are all humans. And on Thursday, no wait, on Tuesday, now mazishi ni Wednesday. So on Tuesday they are planning things. Mmoja akasema atenda nini mochari akuje na mwili, aendanishe na mwili, because I was supposed to be buried at Langata. Haya, this person who didn't sleep the whole night, ameamka asubuhi mapema, and my body ilikuwa imekuwa Lee funeral home. This place is so expensive. So this guy ameamka 5 here by Lee, amefika by 5:30 alikuwa Lee funeral home. And akauliza soldier, kuna mwili imetoka? Aliambiwa there's 3 of them zimetoka, but sijui ni gani. Now since he was my classmate, akakuja back to the group akasema amefika huko, but kuna mwili 3 zimetoka. Kuna possibility mimi I'm included there. Now even if you are believing this thing 70%, now chances zimeongezeka to 95. I'm really dead. Then these people wanapostiwa link, a live link to the burial. People watu wanatend burial nini live. Hawa watu wameweka picha yangu mzuri. They are burying an empty casket in Langata. And people really believed it. Some of my classmates wali attend. Mimi nimekaa hapa ninaona vile ninazikwa. And the funny part of it is no one asked about my family. Unazikwa, where is your family? The funny part, I think the advantage alikuwa now is this time no one was able to view the body because of COVID. Sasa mazishi may happen, and everyone may believe hivyo. And I decided pia instead of mimi kuapia, this is something that really affect even my family. Because I remember my mom getting calls from Shago that the kid is dying and you cannot say it. Una plan kuficha mtoto. And ili affect the whole family, ili affect. And I wasn't planning to come nianze ku clear the air because it's ni kitu kubwa. I decided to stay down and let my mom cool everyone. That's when I decided kuja kusema. And after mazishi, 2 to 3 days later, I get a private phone call. Inaniambia this time umeponea, next time hautaponea.